Court is now in session for case number 25, and we're here to find out if the following target is guilty, not guilty, or if perhaps there is insufficient evidence to support either claim. Let's take a look at what we got going here. It's a Lina that's been reported for feeding. This Lina is standing in the base, probably just died. Lina has died 4 times, 1, 4, and 1. Could be worse. But I don't like we're not very we don't start very early in, so we don't actually know if that was intentional. By the time we join, she has died 3 times, so she will die once more before the first clip begins. So we're gonna just see how she dies this time around. She teleports to the mid lane. The trees not being there is a graphical glitch, graphical bug. Let's see what she's doing. She is not straight up running to the lane. Okay, now she is. She thinks she can do something there. She is level 5 as well. This Lina looks like to be mid Lina. This is a mid Lina. And Viper is here now too, so she gotta run. She's panicking real hard. The stun does hit, but this Viper is gonna make sure that she suffers by my slow-mo. So she dies again. Unfortunate, doesn't feel intentional though. Doesn't feel intentional. Willow will take over, gets killed off almost. No, there's hooked so many people there. Alright, this Lina is on her way middle. This is where she was first reported. So, this could be where she starts running down mid. The trees have reappeared. She gets hooked. There probably is a ward behind the tower. So, I don't think that's intentional. It might be triggering, though. It could be triggering. Okay, okay, okay. They get the Skywrath Mage. Lina is gonna take refuge to the trees. This is all fine. She has to farm somewhere. And that ward is paying off. That ward. There's a ward there. We can see it on the minimap. But there's that's definitely a good ward. This Tiny is trying to help out. Ooh, a double damage Viper. Run, Lina, run. That's still not her fault though. That is still a... I think that's still an unintentional one. She's getting ganked mid so many times. I also want to point out that out of the 8 deaths that are on the Dire team, 6 of them are for Lina. The rest is having fine times. This lifestealer is actually able to farm. So it's all the action happening in this middle lane. So far though, this Lina, if she is triggered, she's not showing it yet. So rough lane, yes, but not necessarily too triggered. This is also an unranked game, so this could be a person practicing mid. Or just like playing unranked. People sometimes like playing unranked. Unfortunately, she died there too, but they get a Skywrath in return. I'm gonna go to the next marker. Because she is not actually reported during all these times. She's reported at the start for the 2 deaths that we saw around the tower. But now people are fine with her play. So... she's definitely trying. She's definitely trying. We're gonna slow down and go to the next marker. This Pudge is having a field day, by the way. Alright, Lina in the meantime has got Yules, has got Travels. Definitely stepped up her game since we last saw her in terms of items. 30 minutes into the game. Well, 28, 29. And, what's she doing? She's reported for something that she's about to do. She's reported for something what she's about to do, but she's not doing anything. Maybe that's why she's reported, because she's not doing anything. Please don't delete your items. Please don't go AFK. That's 30 seconds. You can see the timer. She's been there for about a minute. Now she's back. This is a tough one. Oh, she bought back. I guess she has to. The rest of her team has to as well. I mean, she's dead. Okay, we have to check something. No, 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 not here. Okay, 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 okay. This is not what we're checking. This is not what we're checking. Okay, she starts doing this at minute 29. And she's here at 29:18. Reasons to go AFK in your base. Griefing, obviously. But other reasons to go AFK in your base. The doorbell rings. Happens to me. Doorbell rings, you gotta go outside, you gotta talk to a person. Your food gets delivered, you got a package delivered, the neighbor has a question for you. Maybe there's an important phone call that the person has to answer. Could be. During this time though, during this minute that she's AFK, what is happening with the rest of the team? Are they missing her? Sure, they're missing her being able to farm, but everybody in the team is, mostly everybody anyway, is in the on the high ground. They're not taking a fight without her. She's about to be back, and the fight is about to begin on the mid lane. We do have Willow getting picked off, but that is unfortunate, and that is literally a problem for Willow, not Lina, and now she's back. She didn't move her camera for that duration, and she is back in time for the fight. She's here at the same time as the Tiny. They get the kill on the Viper. They get the kill on the Jugger. They lose this fight in the end. They should have just taken the Aegis and be happy with it. But the whole team lost the fight. That wasn't necessarily Lina. And Lina was there. She buys back to try to help her team. I think that 1 minute of AFK is the thing that she would be mostly reported for. Like, if you're going to find any grievance of this Lina and the way she played, it's that 1 minute. And the fact is, it was 1 minute. It could literally be a door. We don't know if there's a stairs in this person's building, has to go downstairs to open the door. It could be that their mom called, they had to do a quick chore, well, a very quick chore, because it was only 1 minute. And she didn't miss any crucial fights. She couldn't really have gone out to farm because her jungle was taken over. We saw the Willow where she died. I think that is not something to guilty someone for. And this Lina, even though she is struggling, and she definitely struggled in that mid lane with the 4 to 14-6. That mid lane was overrun with heroes. The Pudge, the Viper, the Skywrath, we saw them all. I think these were not intentional deaths. She is teleporting to the wave to see if she can push it out. This is definitely risky business. We're gonna see her probably die here. Oh, this is not... Oh my goodness, that's not clever. Well, it's bad play. Bad play is not reportable. In the meantime, our team is doing some good stuff. They only lost 1 lane of Rax. And it wasn't because the Lina was AFK for that minute. Don't do it. Don't sell your items. Lina. I just made a whole case. She's moving again. She's moving again. Here she is. And she's dead again. It's over. It's over. But I've made my choice. This Lina, yes, died a lot. Like a lot. Had definitely a bad game. Was AFK, like full on AFK for 1 full minute. But that was during a time where she wasn't needed. She wasn't able to go outside her base safely. And 1 minute could literally be the doorbell ringing. So I don't consider that guilty. The deaths she had on lane were deaths from bad play. Were deaths from unfortunate circumstance. And were deaths from just simply getting outplayed by the enemy opponent. And not having an answer there. Bad lane matchup there as well. So I think this Lina is not guilty. Let me know what you think. If you would have come to the same conclusion, like the video, subscribe to the channel. But for now, my verdict for this Lina, not guilty. We'll see you on the next one.